Hello, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today is not a craft beer day, it's unfortunately a major brewery beer day, and even worse, it's a crafty beer from the majors. A long time ago I thought, well, I will do all kinds of beers except I won't do the what we call the crafty beers from the major brewing companies. The beers that major breweries have finally figured out that craft beer could be take away some market share, even though in Japan it's like less than 2%. And so they start putting out, or at least labeling things as craft beer. And one of the first was from Suntory, and they put out a line called Tokyo Craft, and this has been going for about 6-7 years now. And the beer, and so why am I doing it? I don't know. I like to check out almost everything, including beers that most beer geeks won't even go near. Things like Haposhu or new genre, or sometimes called third genre, and beer with low malt or no malt, things like that, non-alcohol beer. So it's just about any kind of beer. And anyway, I thought I would take a look at these and see, what they have. I have had them before, of course, and but not on a regular basis. In any case, this is a beer called Tokyo Craft Weizen, and it is a Weiss beer. And according to the label, or according to Rate Beer, it's a Crystal Weizen, and I'm not sure if it is. If it is, it should be unfiltered. And this Tokyo Craft series has been around for quite a while. They have a number of different beers, and I have only reviewed one so far. I think I will probably go through the rest of them, as they come, as I find them. And in fact, this one disappeared for a while. It was in fact retired from Rate Beer, and has come back recently. And I did have this in 2017, so but it was maybe a different version. I'm not sure. On Rate Beer, this one had only 5 ratings, and the average is 3.5 out of 5. And actually, one of them was 5.0. It was somebody who wasn't really serious about what they were doing. So I think the overall rating should be a little bit lower. On top, 91 ratings, and the average is 3.38. And I'm thinking 91 ratings on Untapped. It's probably the older version did not get onto Untapped at that point before it disappeared. And now the newer version has 91 ratings. So it was retired. The new release came out in June of this year. About a month and a half ago or so. This is a summer-only limited beer, and it has 50% wheat malt, and it says it's unfiltered, so I'm kind of guessing it's not a Crystal Weizen, maybe simply a Hefe Weizen. Okay, so in any case, we will see. Shall we give this one a go? Okay, I should have this in a Weizen glass, but I don't have one on hand right now. Okay, it clearly is not filtered. It's quite cloudy, sort of medium apple juice sort of color, with a very fine beaded head of foam. Very thick, kind of spongy, kind of plush sort of foam. Okay, right away, it is wheaty. There's definitely, the banana notes and some cloves for sure. Yeah. It smells fine. Flavor is also very gentle wheat, kind of maybe a hint of citrus, very light sort of stone fruitiness. Yeah, it could be like apple juice or pear juice, something like that. It's pleasant, it's light, it's not very strong in character. So it's not it doesn't have a big wheat character like a good solid German Hefeweizen would. but it's pleasant. It's refreshing, certainly. Yeah, so I guess I didn't give a really good answer for why I'm doing these here. I will try them. I will review them. I will rate them, but I won't support them. I won't go out and buy a 6-pack of this at all. So the majors are taking note of the craft beer scene in Japan. There are now 700 breweries or so in Japan, and the most notably Kirin has a series of what they call tap marché. These are tap beer servers that they will sell to or lease to restaurants, and so no charge. So any restaurant that wants to serve beer, including Kirin, will have a tap to that, and they will sell the prepackaged beer. And there are, I think, like 15 or 20 craft beer breweries. I won't name them here. I won't shame them here because I'm shaming myself. That participate with this, so you can go to all kinds of restaurants and you find a tap marché, and they'll have 4 to 6 taps of craft beer, real craft beer, including Kirin and Spring Valley, things like that, and these are everywhere now. So it's a very low cost way. People don't have to put in a tap system, in other words. So Kirin will provide that for them. Anyway, enough about that. This beer, once again, is called Tokyo Craft, Suntory Tokyo Craft Weizen. It's a Weizen beer, not a crystal Weizen, I believe, as it's listed, but probably half a Weizen, 5.5%, and it is quite refreshing. But again, I would say, if you want to support Suntory in any way, you probably should go for something like premium malts or something like that. Okay, or their Master's Dream series, things like that. A really wonderful beer. But that's it for today. Do take care and stay cool. Bye-bye.